But now let's dive into the Carolina Panthers. Guys, the 2025 outlook for the Carolina Panthers, let's just be honest, it's going to be a grind. And 3 months ago, I had them pegged as a tough team to watch. They were a bad team in my eyes. And now, after the schedule, we see how things are going to fall out. The roster shake-ups. Honestly, guys, not much has changed. This team is still searching for consistency and identity. And weeks 1 through 5, they are doing both of those things because it is a rough start. Week number 1, they open up at the Jacksonville Jaguars. They open up against a strong Jacksonville Jaguars team, and it isn't ideal. Jacksonville defense smothers the Carolina offense, and the Panthers struggle to get going. 0-1 out of the gate. Week 2, at Arizona Cardinals. It's a loss. Another tough road trip. And the Arizona's offense is firing on all cylinders. The Panthers defense can't keep up, and the offense can't sustain drives. Down to 0-2. It's tough. It's tough being a Panthers fan. Week 3, versus the Atlanta Falcons. A loss. At home. Carolina faces a division rival that's gaining confidence, and the Atlanta Falcons. The offense sputters, and the defense can't hold the line. 3 straight losses. 0-3 to start the season. That's tough. Well, guess what? It gets even worse in week 4 when you travel to New England to take on the Patriots. Another loss. Facing a New England team on the road is never easy. The Patriots defense forced some mistakes, and the Carolina offense struggles to continue. Now, 0-4. It is a tough start. But week 5, at home versus the Miami Dolphins. They get the dub, baby. All right, give me that dub, right? Finally a break at home. The Panthers pull off a much-needed win against the Miami Dolphins. The offense clicks more than it has all season long, and the defense makes crucial stops down the stretch. 1-4. At least there's a little bit of spark. 1-4 for the first 5 weeks, guys. The offense has been inconsistent. The defense has been overmatched, and Carolina looks like a team still trying to find its footing. The schedule hasn't done them any favors early on, but guess what? Weeks 6 through 10, the struggle persists, but a glimmer of hope is on the horizon. Week 6, the Dallas Cowboys coming to town. Yet another loss. The Dallas Cowboys will bring the physicality to Carolina, and they cannot match it at home. The Panthers lose a close one, but still come up short. Week 7, on the road, taking on the New York Football Jets. Another loss. A tough road game against a rebuilding Jets team. The Panthers defense gets gashed, and the offense struggles to keep up. They're now 1-6. Then week 8, back at home versus the Buffalo Bills. Earlier, 3 months ago, I was saying, hey, maybe watch out for the trap game. Trap game. Buffalo Bills, watch out. This is a trap game. Well, guess what? They lose to the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills are a powerhouse, and the Carolina defense is overwhelmed. Offense can't generate enough momentum. 1-7. Things are on the bleak of looking very, very bad. In week number 9, it continues to be very, very bad, where they travel to Green Bay, Wisconsin to take on the Packers. On the road against Green Bay Packers, the Panthers' inconsistency continues. The offense can't get going, and the defense can't control Jordan Love's offense. They're down to 1-8. Sheesh. Can we buy a win, please, Oprah? But week 10, back at home, taking on division rival New Orleans Saints. That's a dub, baby. A win against the division rival New Orleans Saints is a bright spot. Carolina defense plays well, and the offense finally puts together sustained drives in 2-8. Momentum? Are they getting a little bit of glimmer of hope? Is everything starting to go on the right track? 2-8 at the bye. The Panthers are in a hole, but beating the Saints is a boost. The offense still struggles to find consistency, but there are flashes of hope. But then weeks 11 through 15, another rough patch, and then a little late surge. Week 11 at the Atlanta Falcons, a loss. Road struggles continue. Atlanta Falcons defense is solid, and the Carolina cannot find enough offense. 2-9 on the season. Week 12, on the road, playing the San Francisco 49ers on Monday Night Football. Loss. Monday Night Football, spotlight against the tough 49ers team. The Panthers are overmatched and lose decisively. Week 13, at home, take on the Rams. Yet another loss. At home, guys, the Carolina faces the Rams and fall short yet again. The defense is fatigued. The offense can't find answers. Bryce Young's probably benched at this particular point. 2-11. Week 14 is the bye week. A week to reset. Time to get healthy, refocus, and final stretch, and put Andy Dalton in there. Why not? Week 15, they travel to New Orleans to take the Saints on. That is a dub. Division rivalry on the road, and the Panthers finally deliver a big win. Defense clamps down, and the offense executes, and Andy Dalton might throw four tutties in this game. 3-11. A critical confidence booster down the stretch. Right now, they're sitting at 3-11 with 4 games left. The Panthers have been inconsistent all season long, but pick up wins, key wins against division rivals. The question is, can they build on that? Can they build on that? Can they finish strong with Andy Dalton? Week 16, they're back at home taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the Carolina Panthers pull off a huge win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's 2 in a row, baby. The offense shows life, and the defense plays with urgency. 4-11. Suddenly, there's energy in the building. Suddenly, we rolling, baby. Now we rolling. Week 17, at home, another dub versus the Seahawks. The Panthers finally look like they're clicking in all phases. 5-11. Is this sign of things to come? Slow it down, baby. Because here comes week 18. You travel to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Road trip finale against the hungry Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. Carolina falls short. But they finish with some dignity, but they still drops into 5-12 on the season. And that's exactly what I have my final record as their prediction. Not a playoff team, but the Carolina Panthers show growth late in the season yet again. Still, the inconsistency on offense and defense cost them big early on. And when you dig yourself in a hole early on, it is hard to dig yourself out no matter how good you are. Right, Cincinnati Bengals? Guys, this Panther team has been a work in progress for the last 6 years. They have talent in spots, but the offense struggles to find reliable rhythm, and the defense is awful left on the field way too long. The late season surge is encouraging as always, but the Carolina ceilings this year feels capped. They're still searching for their identity. So guys, question for the comments down below. Can the Panthers use a late momentum to fuel a serious rebuild, or will the early season struggles continue to hold them back? Subscribe, hit the like button. Remember, we're live Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. East Coast time right here at youtube.com/ManOut. Now, this is a live interactive show, so drop your comments down below. Alpha Rob says 5-12. They are still that bad. There's no question about it, says Alpha Rob. They bad. They bad. They make bad teams not look so bad. They bad. They bad. That's tough. Sadie says the Panthers will be 6-11. Oof. That's tough, baby. That's tough. Casey says the Panthers haven't been shit since camp. And even then, if Cam Newton just would have fell on the ball, they would have won that Super Bowl, right? I'm joking, Cam. But yeah, since Cam Newton, matter of fact, since that Super Bowl run, they have not been shit. That's tough. Casey says the Panthers and Jaguars are like the kid people root for because they're the underdogs. Then we got the Bears and Browns when people just want them to lose because it's funny.
Pigskin pun. Get you some.
That is facts, Casey. That is facts. Like at some point, you just be like, look, Browns, y'all suck.